let's talk about the team that everybody loves to hate. When you look at Michigan, where are they in their development under Jim Harbaugh?
You know, it's the magic year, too. So many people have won national championships in their second year as a coach. Jim Tressel did it at Ohio State. Bob Stoops did it at Oklahoma. Urban Meyer did it at Florida. Guys win with other people's players. This is still Brady Hoke's team. It's not Jim Harbaugh's recruits yet. But they've got some guys. They have Jabril Peppers, who we named the best player in the Big Ten going into this season. They have talent at receiver. They have experience on the offensive line. They're trying to find a quarterback. It looks like their quarterback is going to be a transfer from Houston. But they have some talent. It's just not Jim Harbaugh talent yet. So they aren't the program they're going to be in another 2 years. But I think they absolutely, you could see Ohio State, Michigan at the end of the regular season, both deciding the East, probably deciding the Big Ten champ, and very possibly deciding which of those teams gets the playoff.
It seems like, Doug, no matter what happens, it's hard for the Big Ten to shake the reputation that it's gained over time, even though some things have certainly changed. You've got Jim Harbaugh. You've got Iowa that played really well last year. Of course, Urban Meyer at Ohio State. What do you think of the outlook of the conference overall going into this year?
Believe it or not, I think it might be too good for its own good, which is like phrase that may hurt them. Because I think it's possible the Big Ten champ does not make the playoff this year. Because, for instance, if Ohio State loses at Oklahoma in week 3 and then loses somewhere else along the line, say they lose at Wisconsin, but they beat Michigan and they beat Michigan State, they're going to be the champ of the East. And then they would go play probably Iowa or Nebraska and probably win that game and be the Big Ten champ with 2 losses. And is a 2-loss champ going to get into the playoff? That, I think, is what the Big Ten is facing. Michigan could do the same kind of thing. I think you could have, the East is much stronger. I think the East champ, I think you could see a 7-2 tie at the top of the East. I think that's on the table. So the league is deeper. The top is better. But overall, that may actually make it more difficult for the Big Ten this year.